In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 best value cards at each position in NBA 2K25 My Team. If you guys don't know what I mean by a best value card or a really good value card, it's going to be a card that I think is really good for their price. For example, at the number 5 spot, when we're talking about the top 5 best value point guards in this game, I got Dyson Daniels as this pink diamond card, and this card only goes for 15,000 MT on the auction house, and we're talking about a point guard that can compete against some of the best other point guards in this game. And he's 15k, 6'7" at point guard with a 6'11" wingspan, 99 steal, 97 perimeter, 92 block, 90 interior defense. So these lists are obviously going to include who I think are the best value cards at each position: point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. I'll be giving you guys my top 5 rankings. So number 5, like I said, is Dyson Daniels. Going up in the MT value, we are going to be talking about Dark Matter Ginobili. Not like crazy expensive, you know, at the point guard position, but in these top 5s, I'll be giving you guys really good value budget cards, really good value mid-tier cards, and obviously really expensive, but also really good value cards as well. But Ginobili, the thing about this card is he's just super well-rounded at the point guard position. He's 6'6" at point guard with a 6'9" wingspan. This card's gone down a ton in price. He's only like 80,000 MT, and I think even soon he's probably going to be as low as like 60k, and he is just really good for that price. He's got a great jump shot, pro 2 fade, he's got great dribble sigs like the tray escape, the tray size up, and also the Devin Booker dribble style. I think he's a great point guard for like that mid-tier price. Now, getting into the top 3 best value point guards in this game, we are going to be talking about the 3 out of position point guards that have just recently dropped in this game, and that is going to be number 3, Dark Matter Risashe for about 200,000 MT, maybe a little bit cheaper, maybe a little bit more expensive. Galaxy Opal Denny is going to be number 2, and Galaxy Opal Bogut is going to be number 1. Now, whether you think Bogut is the best out of these 3 point guards, he's also the cheapest. He only goes for 100,000 MT compared to Denny, who sells for more of like upwards of 200k, like 150 to 175, and the Risashe is about 200,000 MT. But these 3 point guards are genuinely insane for their price. I mean, you're not going to find much better value than a card that is 6'10". I clicked on the wrong card, but Risashe is 6'10" at point guard with a 6'10" wingspan, great defensive stats, great badges across the board. He also has, you know, a good jump shot. He's got the tray escape, he's got the Garland behind the back, he's got the Devin Booker dribble style. Like, he has very good animations for a 6'10" point guard. And then you talk about at number 2, you know, for maybe 150 to 200k, we got Galaxy Opal Denny, 6'9" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, even better defensively. He's got a better jump shot than Risashe, in my opinion, and I think because he's a little bit cheaper, and maybe you could argue is better than Risashe because of his jump shot being quite a bit better, I do think he's the second best value point guard in this game, only behind that man Andrew Bogut. For 100,000 MT, you were able to get a 7-foot point guard with a 7'3" wingspan. That is genuinely unheard of and insane. I cannot believe that this card is that cheap. Like, he plays such good defense. You're able to knock down threes with this card because his jump shot is actually very solid. He's got good dribble sigs for a 7-foot card, especially at the point guard position. And in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best value point guards currently in my team. Now, moving on over to the top 5 best value shooting guards in this game. At number 5, guys, I do have Pink Diamond Dr. J. I still think this card for 25,000 MT is extremely good at shooting guard. He's still got a good jump shot. He's still got that Kawhi Leonard behind the back. He's got good movements. He's a good enough defender. He's a great slashing card. He's just super good for his price. Now we move into, again, a ton of these out of position cards. You know, at point guard and shooting guard, we've got a lot of out of position cards that are genuinely insane for their price. Number 4 is going to be Matheus Buzelis, but this card for like 65, 70, 75k, somewhere in that price range. He's 6'10" at shooting guard with a 6'10" wingspan, so extremely good height at the shooting guard position. He's got a decent jump shot, pro 2 fade, and very good dribble sigs once again. So you're not spending like top dollar on this card. You're not spending like 300k, 200k, even 100k. You're only spending like 70,000 MT, and you're able to get a really tall shooting guard that is extremely good at the shooting guard position. Number 3, I think for his price, is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge. I think with this card, you can maybe argue he's better than Jabari Smith Jr., who we have at the number 2 spot, but the difference in price is the reason why I think that Jabari Smith is higher than LaMarcus Aldridge based on the price, because they're both 6'11" at shooting guard, so they have extreme height compared to most other shooting guards in this game. but Jabari Smith Jr. only sells for 15K, where LaMarcus Aldridge is like 175, 150, 200K, somewhere in that price range. So he's a lot more expensive, but LaMarcus Aldridge is still an absolute beast at the shooting guard position. So is Jabari Smith Jr. I do like Jabari Smith Jr.'s jump shot, honestly, more than LaMarcus Aldridge, but I think both these cards are two of the best value shooting guards in this entire game. But at number one, guys, for about like 150 to 175, maybe 200K at the most, is Dark Matter Man Thompson. You guys know how much I love this card. I think he is genuinely amazing at the shooting guard position. 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. So yeah, he's not these tall Jabari Smith Jr.'s, LaMarcus Aldridge, Buzelis, crazy tall shooting guards, but take a look at his stats. His stats are genuinely perfect, his badges are amazing, and the animations are even better. He has the best dribble style in the game, he has the best size up in the game, he is arguably the best escape in the game, he's got the best fade, and he's got a really good jump shot, and not a bad behind the back as well. I mean, this card is seriously overpowered to the max, and I think for his price is easily the best value shooting guard right now in my team. Now moving over to the next position here is going to be the top 5 best value small forwards in this game. Number 5, I do have a 7'2" small forward here, which is Diamond Alexis. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm telling you guys, this card for his price, he is extremely cheap. He's like 3,000 MT or lower, and he is extremely good at the small forward position. He is 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan, with a great jump shot, the Austin Reeves base, Donovan Mitchell upper, on very quick timing. I mean, for his price and actually for his value, he should probably be higher on this list because you're only spending 3,000 MT or lower, and you're getting a card with a really good jump shot who is 7'2" at the small forward position. Now, number 5, I will say, is Giannis. I'm going to move Alexis up into number 4. I still think Giannis, though, for 100K is also really good. I think he's a better card than Alexis. I'm not sure, like, do I put Alexis higher than him because he's better value? But Giannis, I would say, is still probably the better small forward card because he's 6'11", so he's not that much shorter. He doesn't have anywhere near as good of a jump shot. He's a lot faster. He's a much better defender. So I'm going to go Giannis at the number 4 spot and Diamond Alexis at the number 5 spot. Number 3 and number 2 are going to be very similar small forwards and for about similar price tags as well. And that's going to be Dark Matter AK and Dark Matter Luol Deng. Both these cards are realistically not that expensive. I think they're both under 150K. AK-47, Luol Deng, both great defensive cards. I do put Luol Deng a little bit higher just because the jump shot is maybe not as good as AK's, but it's definitely up there. He's got a better fade. Actually, doesn't AK have the Pro too? So AK might have the better fade, but the big difference between these cards, oh no, he is normal. So yeah, Luol Deng has the better fade, but the big difference between Luol Deng and AK-47 is the fact that Luol Deng actually has really good dribble sigs and has a lot better movements in my personal opinion than AK-47. But these are to me two of the best value small forwards in this entire game. But at number 1, you guys know who we're talking about, gonna be talking about, and that is Pink Diamond Beasley. 40,000 MT, great jump shot, one of the best in this entire game, good dribble sig, 6'9" at small forward, play solid defense, great slashing card. It's Pink Diamond Beasley. He is easily the best value small forward and maybe one of the best value cards in this entire game. Now moving on over to the top 5 best value power forwards in my team. This one is pretty simple. I think these names I've gone over before, and you guys probably know a bunch of these names and why they're really good for their price. We got Bargnani at number 5 for about like 80K MT, maybe 75K. Galaxy Baldino for like 25 to 30K. Miles Turner for about 50,000 MT to 60K at the most. He's a really good defensive power forward with a great jump shot. And then number 2 is going to be Dark Matter Alex R. I think these cards, you get a bunch of different variety with the prices. Dino, Miles Turner, you know, kind of going up like 20K from those cards and go another 20K to Bargnani. And then you got like quite a bit of a difference between Bargnani and Dark Matter Sar, because I think Sar still sells for close to 200K, but he is still really good for that price. And I'm trying to get you guys, obviously, cards at different price points that I think are really good value. Sar is, yes, more expensive than Miles Turner and more expensive than Dino, but I will say he's a better card, and that makes him really good value as well, in my personal opinion. He's not some crazy overpriced card, even though he is a little bit expensive, but the card that we have at number 1, and he probably will also be the number 1 center, you know, when we get to those centers, the top 5 best value centers, but Dikembe Mutombo, I mean, for his price, even if he's 500K, which I think is like the most he's been selling for, he is 7'2", can play power forward, 7'7" wingspan, an elite defensive card, every single Hall of Fame defensive badge, 99 block, 99 interior defense. His jump shot is great. He's got solid dribble sigs, and this card for his price is like a must-have card. I seriously think he's one of the best value cards in this entire game. The last position we're going to be talking about here, guys, is the top 5 best value centers in my team. Number 5, I do have Galaxyable JaVale McGee. He's a card that's come down quite a bit in price to like below 40k, and I think he's actually a good card. This card used to go for like 90 to 100k. I didn't think he was really worth that price, but I think for anywhere under 40-50k is actually really good for this Galaxyable JaVale McGee. He's 7 foot, can play center power forward, 7'6" wingspan. Another really good defensive center card. I like his jump shot, and his dribble sigs are not that bad, so I feel like number 5 is a fair spot for JaVale McGee. Number 4 is going to be Galaxyable Roy Hibbert, another big body center, 7'2" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan, and seriously one of the best player models in this entire game. Number 3 is going to be Pink Diamond Wemby. I mean, I know this card is super outdated when it comes to the stats, when it comes to the badges. Yes, he's a slower center card, but his jump shot is seriously uncontestable, and he is still one of the best paint defenders in this game, and he usually only costs about 80 to 100,000 MT. I think he's one of the best value cards in this entire game. And then guys, for the top 2 best value centers in my team, yes, are expensive, but that's going to be Dark Matter Mark Eden, and is also going to be Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo, because they're not that expensive. Dikembe, yes, is a little bit more expensive, but these are center cards that you can match up against, you know, Yao Mings, and you can match up against Wemby's, and you can match up against whatever you think the best center in this game is, Wilt Chamberlain, those crazy, ridiculous, expensive cards. And yes, those cards are going to cook these cards, and they're going to be better than these cards, but they're going to give you the best chance to be able to guard those tall, ridiculously overpowered cards in this game. And that's why I think they're extremely good value, even though they're a little bit more on the expensive side. But then if you're not able to afford them, go get a Wemby, go get a Roy Hibbert, or go get a JaVale McGee. But yeah, these are going to be my top 5 best value cards at each position. These are my top 5 best value point guards, top 5 best value shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Let me know what you guys think down below, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.